Alright, happy sometime during the week, people. This video I have struggled on making, and I am just thankful that I'm able to get it out now. And what I mean by that is that I did many hours of editing to have it thrown out the door, and it's not coming back. And one of the reasons is because sometimes things just don't work out. And that's something that I believe the Rocky Horror Picture Show, that film, what that has for us and what Tim Curry has taught for us is to always try something new. Just like this shirt here, the Rocky Horror Show, Theater Aquarius 2010. And surprisingly too, this shirt is actually over 10 years old and none of the fabric on it is deteriorating, because if you're into really amazing amounts of searching for the best fabrics and you scratch stuff to make sure that it doesn't peel off, this is the type of stuff that you need. This is a high quality shirt. I found out particularly where this shirt was from. Theater Aquarius is from a city in Ontario called Hamilton, and what the theater does to give them some recognition, they help out their community with marketplaces. They have people come out from local communities, join together, talk to each other. They also do live action films. So the Rocky Horror Picture Show, that film there was something that they did. They had people get together at the end of every certain month, which they do in many different places across the world too. And they get together and they'll watch this show, which Tim Curry and the whole team has to agree that this is something you can watch 50 years later. Although it's only been about 45 years or so, this is something that people still think of today. And of course, 10 years ago, and they made this shirt to be sticky and not peel off and stuff, that's something that they really wanted to have out in society for a long time. I like to give thanks for Tim Curry for helping and step forward and making this sort of a gateway for people and just showing them that they can always try something new, look for something, and they maybe will find it. This shirt particularly, I wouldn't have found if I never went out or even liked something like going out and finding nice fabrics to make clothing, which of course I do as consistently as I can. Sometimes it takes a lot of time to make clothing and you have to get in that mood. Sometimes you just want to make them for yourself so you're not going out there and feeling like a product of society, like a push and press from a factory, working really hard to make like nothing. But instead, I just do it. Sometimes people may offer to buy my clothing. Most of the time I just wear it. I love it. I love this outfit today. It looks really good. I got a black shirt on and everything, as you can see that. This shirt, this show is very important to us. This show was actually made 1975, so for it being over 40 years old now, Tim Curry being over 70 years old, suffered a stroke back in 2012, which left him in a wheelchair, still goes out there and helps people, talks to them during cons and other events that he's been a part of. He's also been a part of smaller events too, like going into TV shows as just a side cast character to say, hi, I'm here, I'm a part of the show in the series still, I am relevant in his past. Although things may have changed a little bit for him, nothing stops this man. Nothing stops Tim Curry, let me say, for going out there and doing what he can, for doing what Tim Curry can in benefiting society, thanking people, people thanking him for just being something that has stretched the bridges and allowed people to find something new in their life and maybe become it. Something you aren't today, maybe you will be tomorrow. It doesn't happen overnight, but sometimes things will be there for you. I've made many different shirts. I've went to many different places. I've met a lot of different people. And if I didn't want to step out or even thought that, hey, I don't even have a place in life, going out and looking for something just to say that I did it, now your place in life is coming to you. You have found that. This show is extremely important, and I feel like it shows the breakthrough through wartime, moving on through that after all the wars happened. We had Elvis Presley, we had the Beatles come in, and we had Ozzy Osbourne, right? We had all these really cool bands come in, and the hippie movement was started back in the early 60s, late 60s, early 70s, and so forth. This is when it made a huge impact for having this movie out there, and why it made an impact is because of the wars that happened beforehand, people living with post-traumatic stress, hurting themselves, and we all know that we shouldn't have to feel like that consistently on a daily basis. And to just go back to the basics, we're finding social aspects, social gathering, and talking to people, speaking with people, literally something that is really good at showing that we can move forward as people. Making connections is extremely important, even with yourself too. try something new, learn, and then everything will fall into place. And that's really what I have to say today. My editing skills have been really good. I promise you there will be more content in the future. As right now, I'm thankful that everything sort of tumbled over and now I have to make this video, and then it's sort of the most basic thing, sort of like the lady who goes into the Old Navy and then just goes out and buy plain shirts all day, right? This is something that I like to do. I make clothing. You can like to do whatever you like to do. If you haven't, find it out. Tim Curry, Rocky Horror Picture Show. This has been going on for a long time. It's a show that people can just watch consistently. They can watch it over the years and they'll still love it. They'll be a part of that community. That's a movement, and that shows the beginning of an upbringing without anyone feeling bad for what they're doing and then going out there and criticizing other people when we're just learning to do something. Nowadays, we're stuck in Pandora's box consistently. There's so much content out there. There's so much everything. We don't even know where to start sometimes. We don't know where to go left, right, or sometimes we're just all over the place. Just like today. Today has been really good. I've worked really hard and stuff. I've had my little temper tantrums. Things have just gone by. And now today, this is my video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.